Well, hi students, and welcome to week 11 of BCIS 1110. Yes, we are on the downhill slide. We are getting there. It is the middle of November, and we are on our way. One more month. Hang in there. Okay, so today in history, actually, this is the 12th. So, almost 100 years ago now, 88 years ago, the designer of the Iliac 4, a man named Dan Slotnick, was born. So Iliac 4 was a project of the Department of Defense's Advanced Research Projects Agency, or DARPA, and the University of Illinois. It was the first large-scale array computer to use semiconductor RAM memory. When it first operated at NASA's Ames Research Center in 1972, it could compute 200 million instructions per second. Per second. 200 million. 200 million. 200 million. I can't imagine. The speed of the parallel processing computer was achieved by its architecture and the overlapping structure of its 64 processing elements. But look at how big that is. Okay, also in 1937, that was in 31, this is in 37. So, yes, I cannot do that. 82 years ago. So Alan Turing, you've heard about him a lot. If you saw a movie that came out, I think in 2014 called The Enigma Machine, that was about him and how he was the cryptologist who helped decode the Nazi codes on an Enigma machine. And he actually shortened the war and saved hundreds of thousands of lives. So, but he was very involved. He was involved in a project at a place, you can look it up, Bletchley Park, Bletchley. It's a place outside of London where they did a lot of this work right in the 30s, going into World War II. So anyway, he wrote a paper entitled "On Computable Numbers with an Application to the Einstein's Problem" this appeared on November 12th, 1937. And this worked with Konrad Zuse, who was another person who was creating computing machines, John Atanasoff, George Stibitz, Howard Aiken. I spoke about him last week or the week before. So there were all these computers, all these machines, people inventing machines. There's got to be a way to make a computer. And so Turing laid all this out. So it was later renamed the Turing machine. The abstract engine provided the fundamental concepts of computers that other inventors would realize independently. So Turing provided the abstraction that would form the basic theory of computability for several decades, while others provided the pragmatic means of computation. So Alan Turing is our hero. And so he did that. I'm only 82 years ago. Okay, where are we? Okay, so there's Alan. Okay, 1983, MIT's TXO computer was turned on for the last time. It's at the Computers Museum in Marlborough, Massachusetts. It was achieved under the It was built at Lincoln Laboratories in 1955, dismantled, moved to MIT in 56, where it was obsolete in 2 years. How often do you have to buy a computer? The TXO is considered to be the earliest transistorized computers ever designed. Ouch. Okay. Where else? Okay, first advisement. Okay, and then this one makes me sad because in 1929, look at that. So 90 years ago. Oh my gosh. 1929. 90 years ago. Herman Hollerith died. So Herman Hollerith is the man who invented a machine similar to the Scantron machine. And he was in the Census Bureau. I told you the story. And then his company became IBM. And so 90 years ago this year, he died of a heart attack at age 69. So sorry to hear about that. Okay, so that's your this day in history. A lot going on. All right, so what's going on in class? We are at week 11. So now we are finishing up Excel. We're going to do Skill Builder for Chapter 3. And then you have a quick little assignment, an evaluation assignment. You did one for Word. What is the audience and that kind of thing. And then the exam reviews for chapters 2 and 3 are open. So it's the same as Word, only it's Excel. So here's where you found this video. Here are the chapter 3 skill builders. skill builder information. And yes, I have a landline and it's ringing and I don't know who that is. Okay. So, So watch the videos and do the work. It's got this is all the information you need to finish the skill builder. It's exactly the same. This is the communication evaluation. So identify the method of communication through a spreadsheet. Who is the audience? Well, who would benefit from receiving the information on this? What's the purpose of the document? How effective? Strengths and weaknesses. So you're going to do that and submit that right here. And then these are just reminders. The skill builders are in My IT Lab, the same as the other. You have unlimited attempts. The points do not have any effect on your grade one way or the other than the more you do these exam reviews, the better your overall grade for Excel could be. And so if you need the chapter 3 videos here, but if you need chapter 2, you can come over here to this archive and do that. And then attendance journal. Tell me one thing you learned this week. You can also tell me what do you think about Excel. You can tell me what you think about the Excel exam. Talk to me. Okay. I just need to know that you came to class. Can't think of anything else. I guess that's it. I hope you have a fabulous week. We're heading into Thanksgiving, so get ready. It's coming up on us. Have a fabulous week, and I'll talk to you next time.